Welcome back to LimQ Plus, everyone. On this channel, I'm 100%ing Breath of the Wild by a bit every day until Tears of the Kingdom comes out, which is today in 37 days. Now, today, I have a little bit of an update. This is not going to be a major Tears of the Kingdom discussion topic, so if you're expecting any new Tears of the Kingdom news, sorry, that's not what this video is about. This video is about a personal update and an update for this channel, aka my Twitch channel. Now, as you can hear, I sound pretty much normal again. I was kind of sick these last days, and it definitely impacted my recordings and stuff. And yesterday I told you that it had kind of like went over to my ear, and I went to the doctors because of that today. By the way, I somehow missed this shrine. I definitely did my homework, figuring out what locations I'm still missing. But on my way now to fix that. Now, again, I went to the doctors and they did indeed figure out that my hearing on my right ear is a little bit affected. The ear seems to be slightly blocked. It's not an infection though, which is the good part. But it looks like I can hear the deeper noises, like a little bit worse. It's all good. It's not really affecting me. But the doctor specifically said that this is very common when you're stressed out a little bit too much. Probably in combination with this recent cold. But that's definitely been the case. Obviously, I've been stressed out positively, which sounds kind of weird, right? With the new Tears of the Kingdom news, you always feel pressured into and excited to make content and you know, put videos out there. And it's super exciting for me, but at the same time, I guess it also inherently comes with a little bit of stress. Now, I'm trying to figure out where to go. I think it's this way. This without a map is kind of difficult. So my decision, basically, the decision that I made, I'm actually getting outplayed by the sandstorm. That hasn't happened in a while. I think the sandstorm is winning. You know what, I could also just do the shrine and then not having to deal with the sandstorm again, but that would be too easy. Now I'm kind of committed. Essentially, I decided that I will take it a little bit easy in these next days. Yes, I feel mostly better, and yes, I will upload to LimQ Plus every single day, but I will probably pause my streaming for a little bit longer, probably another week or so. I do want to do all shrine speedruns. I do want to do a Breath of the Wild glitchless playthrough before Tears of the Kingdom comes out, but again, I want to take it slow. I want to use this time basically to relax, so that when Tears of the Kingdom does come out, I have all of the energy I need to stream every day, make videos, etc. And that's just kind of the update that I wanted to give you today. So I'm fine, I'm much better. There's going to be daily LimQ Plus videos, but the live streams are going to be paused for a little bit. I'm going to try to relax as much as I can, get that rest in, to get into the actual Tears of the Kingdom release time with as much energy as possible. Another thing that you may have noticed is that I have actually removed these black bars from the screen. I was like, you know what? At this point, especially because I'm going to be wind bombing much more in these recent episodes. Also, sorry, like this is awful. I'm actually stuck. The game is winning. I'm trying to find a Korok seed here that I apparently missed. It's on one of those natural bridges. I guess what I have to do is wind bomb out of the sandstorm real quick to kind of reorientate. Where is it? Where is it? It should be over there. We go into the sandstorm again. Feels Gerudo, man. Okay, I'm actually on my way now to it, I think. Wait, I do have the... Oh no, I don't have this Korok seed. I was looking on the map and was like, wait, why is there a little Korok leaf? But that's because I placed it there, because I missed it. I think. Yeah, it's this one. You notice I removed the black bars. I was like, at this point, you know what? It was the aesthetic I had going on for this channel the entire time, because I was like, you know, I'm trying to make it different from my main channel. But at this point, my main channel doesn't even make videos like this. I never just sit down with the game and play. That's kind of what I only do on this channel anyway. And this way, you get to see the game more. I get to fail less wind bombs, and everyone is happy. But that's as far as the updates are concerned for today. I kind of just wanted to update you on what's going on with my health. It's all good, but it's a little affected, and likely because it's been a pretty stressful time with Tears of the Kingdom coming out, traveling, and like having strikes flying around. I've been doing these daily videos for, God knows at this point, I think like 180 days or something every single day. I uploaded a video, no matter the circumstance, on airports from hospitals. It's something I'm proud of, but it makes sense. I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna take it slow. I will probably take another week of streaming to really make sure that this cold is completely gone and all sorts of infections are out of my body. And then it's Tears of the Kingdom time. Now, gonna get some more locations. I didn't already go through the entire route, but I think I found like around 15 or so little points that I will get today. I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up at like 98.5%. So for today's episode, the rest, what I'm going to be doing is just going to take you through these locations. That's pretty much all. If you just wanted to hear the update, that's it. I'm going to be playing the game a little bit more. And tomorrow is going to be a normal video again, discussing some Tears of the Kingdom stuff. I just wanted to update you on what's going on. Okay, so this stable I already found out yesterday. I was missing C. That's literally it. Just got the location, have now reached 98%. The same is true for a different stable. For some reason, I missed these 2 Korok seeds here. I don't know how. They are so, like, they're so prevalent to me in my mind from the 100% route, but I guess I just didn't do them. Also, you guys gave me some hints on what locations I could possibly miss. Somebody brought up the gatehouses in Hyrule Castle, which wasn't the case. I got those, but I did miss a pretty interesting location in Hyrule Castle. Because of the unique way we approach that part of the map. I'll show you what I mean, but first... Oh, Lord of the Mountain is there. Nice, that's a blessing. We're gonna get this shooting Korok here. I feel like I vividly remember getting this one as well, but I guess I just didn't. Maybe something like that happened. Where I thought I was getting it and then just fell off or something. But when I started the series at first, I was also actually doing 100% speedruns at the same time. Which was probably confusing me even more, because sometimes I was like, oh, didn't I just get that Korok? But I didn't. I was just doing a speedrun where I got it, and didn't get it in my 100% MQ Plus playthrough yet. Alright, got these 2. 98.18. I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up on like 98.5, and then maybe tomorrow, and then probably not. I would say my prediction is that what day is it today? Tuesday? We'll reach the 100% mark on Thursday, and from there we're gonna do some more interesting stuff other than just hunting Koroks. Then we have officially 100% of the game, which, by the way, I made a video in the past about the definition of 100%. If it's even possible to 100% Breath of the Wild, because there's so many things that you can technically still do afterwards. But Nintendo actually recently put out a tweet where they were like, yo, Tears of the Kingdom is coming out soon, do you still want a 100% Breath of the Wild? Here's what you need to do. And they basically defined 100% officially, quote unquote, by saying all you need to do is get that marker on the bottom left here to 100%. Like, those are the only things they mentioned. Of course, that seems kind of weird because, again, you don't even have to beat the shrines or do any quests really to obtain that. But yeah. Also, it looks like I somehow missed this Korok here. It's a very quick, speedy light chase. I guess this guy was kind of hiding from me. And then I also ended up missing the South Akala stable. I think it is. There's 2 Akala stables. One has an extra name to it. Oh no, this one is the east one, and this one I think is just called the Akala stable. So let's teleport there. Then we'll get the ones in Hyrule Castle, and then we see where we are at. Man, I've been watching so many Tears of the Kingdom videos. Nintendo Black Crisis just uploaded a really long one. Oh, I recommend that one for sure. And also, Luigi Bros, I think is the name of the channel. They made like some really interesting... It's like LOOYGI Bros. They made a really interesting comparison video. They actually managed to point out some details that I hadn't seen yet about the Tears of the Kingdom gameplay trailer. Such as some changes in Hyrule Field. The bottomless swamp is completely gone, it seems like. This one. And instead there's just a lake here now, and it looks like there's 2 other lakes added. to Hyrule Field that are previously not present, which I think is super interesting. Mainly because I always thought the bottomless swamp is interesting with this huge, like, pig-like skull. I thought this was maybe the original version of Ganondorf from 10,000 years ago. I wonder if that somehow has anything to do with that. I think that is really interesting. Now let's move on to Hyrule Castle. Get 2 things that I missed there, plus the location I already teased. And then the only other thing I found so far is in Eldin. 2 Koroks there. I'm probably around 50% through the 100% route, and looks like I found around half the things I'm missing, so it makes sense. Gonna be figuring out the rest of these locations later, and then again probably will 100% the game on Thursday. Now again, I'm stunned that I managed to miss this next location. Ooh, that was very laggy. The Sacred Ground Ruins. I guess I never ended up getting this memory here, which I didn't really pay attention to getting all of the memories. Should I get those still? I mean, maybe. Might as well. That is probably the reason I didn't specifically go here, because at first I was kind of only focused on shrines. I have no idea how far this file is actually in terms of memories, because again, it's a quest that's technically not needed for 100% completion. It's an interesting location because we got the Triforce right below Link here. And it's the exact Triforce design that we can also find on the Tears of the Kingdom Switch. So we'll see what this location is going to be about in the sequel. Interesting. I never really paid attention to the designs on these pillars. They don't quite look like the ones at Fort Hateno that I asked you guys about in the past. But yeah. Now, the location I was already teasing. Oh, sorry, Mr. Korok. What? How did that boulder not fall down? Very interesting. The location that I had already teased... Ah, okay, I messed that one up. On missing is the observation room, I think it's called. And that's because in normal speedruns, there's the super launch, we enter the balcony basically like this, right? And you're supposed to enter this balcony from the inside where you get the observation room location. Now, technically, I could just go in here and get the location, but I want to show you a funny way to get it. Unless I've actually gotten rid of this malice. I don't think so. Yeah, Hyrule Castle is just bad at loading as usual. But one cool way you can get this location is like this. You literally just have to jump into this malice and you get the observation room location. And with that, we have made even more progress. Now, I think at this point... Oh, let's see. I was gonna say, it's probably faster to wind bomb away from Castle, so it allows me to then warp up to Death Mountain here, where I want to get the other 2 things that I'm still missing. And then we got a little bit of a long episode today, still doing some location hunting. I try to not, again, get the rest of them tomorrow. But instead on Thursday. So take it a little bit slower for the final ones. And then, I mean, I have a pretty big list. You can decide what you want to see first on the channel. I can still consider doing an item duplication guide, which is something that could be interesting for some. Trial of the Sword was pretty high up. Obviously, installing the DLC in the first place is going to actually make us... That's actually going to add some content right away. Because we're going to lose our 100% completion marker. Because we need to, you know, get the DLC shrines. Which is also interesting. There's interesting speedrun tech for those. Might be fun to show off. Oh, I missed these 2 Korok seeds down here. This one and then the one over on the skeleton. And then that's as far as I haven't figured it out yet. Again, I'm assuming we're gonna be somewhere at like Oh, actually closer to 99 than I thought. 98.75. So we need around 1.25% from here. Again, it's probably gonna take us around around 2 days. Now, one thing I could also consider is to save the things that I still need to get. If you watched the video until now, even though today has been kind of a catch-up episode and explanation episode, then you can let me know if you would rather me focusing on 100%ing this file as quickly as possible, like in the next 2 days, or slow down and instead do it like one missing piece at a time so that we can stall a little bit more. I think if we actually do install the DLC, we can do like one Korok or one location and then one DLC shrine or something per day. But again, that would make it impossible for me to make dedicated episodes about something like the Trial of the Sword, etc. I think the best idea is probably just to focus on 100%ing first, then installing DLC, doing some other stuff, and then get it, then finishing. I think it would be great on the last episode to finish with the monk fight and watch this Divine Princess cutscene here. That could be cool. But anyway, that's it for today. 98.75%. Thank you for listening to me in the long episode, a little bit of a rant and update. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with the Tears of the Kingdom topic. Peace.